And I'll start with you.
Sure.
I'm curious. You get this iconic phone call, the call that everybody wants, every guy that grew up loving Batman wants. Will you be Batman? What was your response? The phone rings, and they're offering you the chance to be Batman.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the first thing I thought was like, well, wait a minute, that's not, you know, I was thinking of them doing the sort of the origin story, the new Batman. He comes out, he rediscovers himself, he wants to avenge his parents' death, he fights the supervillain. I thought, that's not me, I'm not that Batman, you know?
Right.
And Zach was like, no, this guy, he's older, and he's really f***ed up, and he's broken down, and he's on the edge of moral bankruptcy. God, clearly your man.
That's
Say no more.
That's hilarious that you start the conversation by saying, no, I'm not Batman, you know, which is what Bruce Wayne would say on that same phone call.
That's right. I was already in character.
I would know that if I got that call, I'd be yes, yes, yes from the beginning, but you had your trepidations. And then what is obvious, seeing the film, is that it's the Frank Miller version of Batman, and there's a lot of fans.
That's what got me really excited, was it was that Dark Knight Returns version of the character, which is that kind of, you know, being seriously, that he's more broken down. He's kind of like a brawler, a heavyweight boxer in the 12th round, you know, guy who's torn up and at his kind of wit's end. And I thought there was something kind of cool and punchy and fun about that Frank Miller version.
Yeah, and I'm curious, because now I get to ask you the same question, Henry. This is the second time you've done the Superman outfit, but the first time you got the call that you could play Superman, what was your reaction?
Well, the first time I got the call, I actually missed it. I was playing World of Warcraft at the time, and I had my priorities straight.
Wait a minute. You were home. It's not like you weren't home. You were home, but you were playing World of Warcraft, and the phone rings, and you're like, I'll get that later?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get that later. And I was playing, it was an important part of a particular dungeon that I was going through. And it's cool now that I'm Superman.
Yeah.
And then I looked across at the last moment, and I saw Zack Snyder's name on the phone, so I grabbed the phone and then missed it.
Right.
And so I called him back immediately and said, I'm really sorry, I was saving someone's life. And I missed your call.
Which is what I do all the time.
And then he gave me the news.
So you were forgiven.
I was.
Yeah, that's good.